Why would you fire somebody on a Friday when firing someone on a Monday is so much better for the business and for the employee if they actually deserve to be fired? Well, let's talk about why this practice needs to change and companies need to stop letting people go at the end of the week on Thursday or Friday. What this does to a person that's let go, if they're let go deservingly because they have attendance problems or performance problems, or this just wasn't the right job or role for them, is that when Friday comes, if you get terminated at the end of the day, because the old thought process was that you'd get fired and then, there'd be nobody to, hear you squawk or anything else. That's how companies used to think about this, guys. But what really started to happen is that people would then go home with their head hung and they would go, I have no idea what to do with myself. They have to go home and tell their partner, tell their family, they lost their job, tell their friends. And they would sit there, it's the weekend, and they would kind of commiserate and be depressed about that function of that happening. And it would be, soon the conversation would turn to whether or not this is a legitimate firing and should, I know this guy that had an attorney. Do you want to get his card from me? Do you want to sue them? Were you wrongfully terminated? Whatever it happened to be. Do you want to sit around and write a bunch of bad Google, Yelp, Glassdoor reviews about the company, kind of crap on them just to be spiteful because you're having a bad day of it? What's the benefit to the company of that? There's no benefit, and there's no actual benefit to the person. Now, on the other hand, as bad as this sounds, because